fellow Chelsea fans, if you want the progress of our team next season, you want to watch this video to an extent before you skip. It's high time we start to tell ourselves the truth, to call a spade a spade. There are so many things wrong with our darling football club. Personally, I've never done this on any of my videos talking about a particular player, but it's high time we accept the truth. That is the person of Mykhailo Mudryk. After yesterday's game against Aston Villa, I came to a conclusion that it seems Mykhailo Mudryk cannot be helped. Rather, it's more of like you cannot give what you don't have. It's high time we accept that Mudryk is either a flop or the Chelsea management knew before they paid the €100 million for Mudryk. Because from what I saw yesterday, I'm perplexed. I feel so shameful for the Ukrainian because personally, I'm a big fan of his personality. I like Mudryk as a person. But if we are to talk about business, talking about progress of our darling football club, Chelsea, we have to call a spade a spade. Mudryk is offering nothing to our team. With the injury crisis rocking our team, at least the Ukrainian has gotten enough game time to have proven himself. But so far so good. It's as if he's getting worse by the day. The game against Aston Villa yesterday, Mudryk was a complete, not even shadow of himself, but shadow of another player. So it's high time we accept the fact that Chelsea management made a big mistake for paying £88 million, equivalent to €100 million for Mykhailo Mudryk as at when he struck that deal with Shakhtar Donetsk. For me, that deal is more than what we can see with our eyes. It's more than football reasons. I don't want to talk too much on this video, but let's have a simple analysis here. Our previous owner, Roman Abramovich, is a Russian billionaire who they claim has a relationship with the Russian government. And Russia and Ukraine, they have something which they are fighting for. That is the war. Then Arsenal was bidding for a particular player, Mykhailo Mudryk, who just burst or who showed some flashes of brilliance during his time at Shakhtar Donetsk. Remember, Mykhailo Mudryk has not played up to 100 professional game as a professional. He has not played up to 100 matches, but Arsenal was bidding around €70 million for the Ukrainian. Then Chelsea came and upped the bid to around £88 million, which is equivalent to €100 million, far more than what our London rival offered. Then Chelsea was so eager, desperate to sign the Ukrainian by all means, just for his footballing ability or the talent which he possesses, but because Chelsea management was so much interested in giving back to the Ukrainian government. Look at how it happened. After Chelsea signed Mykhailo Mudryk, then Shakhtar Donetsk announced that part of the payments will be given to the Ukrainian government to aid their fight against Russia. So that could just be the political fact, or that could just be the fact behind the deal that brought Mykhailo Mudryk down to Chelsea. Mykhailo Mudryk, fine, he has the ability to become a fantastic footballer, but from what we are seeing currently, it's very obvious that Chelsea did not sign Mykhailo Mudryk for football-related reasons. Because I wonder how you go on to sign a player who has not made up to 100 appearance as a professional player for €100 million. This player has not been able to show any sign why Chelsea paid this amount for him. Rather, Chelsea fans all over the world continue to give Mykhailo Mudryk support. For me, Mykhailo Mudryk is that player that has gotten the highest support in the past 20 years as far as Chelsea Football Club is concerned. Fernando Torres was not given this much support. After a few games, Chelsea fans began to call for Fernando Torres. Even Nicholas Jackson, who has been so poor, has not gotten 1/10 of this support that Mykhailo Mudryk has gotten. So for me, it's high time we start to call a spade a spade. It's high time we accept that the €100 million paid for Mykhailo Mudryk is going down the drain. Because I'm not even seeing any signs that the Ukrainian international is getting any better. Rather, his teammates seems to have lost confidence in him. Like yesterday, they were no longer passing the ball to him after the first few pass they made to him during the first half, which his shooting were so off. His touches, his trapping were so off. I noticed that during the second half, they totally cut him off. Bernardo will look towards his direction, but rather instead of passing the ball to Mudryk, he will rather pass the ball back to either the goalkeeper or pass back to Thiago Silva. Noni Madueke and other Chelsea players actually caught out the Ukrainian. So for those persons who watched the match, you agree with me that it was so obvious that the rest of Chelsea players were not interested in passing the ball to Mudryk. Probably because they've lost confidence in the Ukrainian. More of like, even if we should give him the ball, what is he capable of? Or even if we should give him the ball, he will lose possession. When it comes to defensive play, Mudryk is nowhere to be found. Unlike those days that we used to have attackers who track back, the likes of William, Hazard, Pedro, these are players that they are very good in attack, but if Chelsea are not with the ball, you tend to see their defensive aspect. They tend to contribute their own defensive part to the game. So because of Mykhailo Mudryk, you discover that the rest of Chelsea players do suffer a lot, especially the person playing left back, either Ben Chilwell or Marco Corrado. We have a lot of work to do because we're having a player playing our left flank who does not track back, who does not contribute to defensive play. And to make the whole situation worse is even the attacking line which he claimed to be playing or which the coach is feeding him to be playing is not contributing much to our team. Yesterday, it was a total shamble for the Ukrainian. I'm not trying to talk down on Mykhailo Mudryk, but it's high time Chelsea management and we the Chelsea fans accept that Mykhailo Mudryk is either not our player, it's either not the level of a Premier League team, or probably Mykhailo Mudryk should be sent out on loan, or Chelsea management should just accept that they've signed a flop. So probably Mykhailo Mudryk could just have to be a face in our poster, not a player which we rely on, not a player which we hope that it will improve in the nearest future. Because as the day goes by, the worst we begin to see from Mykhailo Mudryk. So if Mykhailo Mudryk will go into or taking a personal trainer or probably seeking out a loan to probably any other league that he can easily adapt, it will be better for his footballing career and also the Chelsea management. Then, if we are talking about improvement, we can see the likes of Moses Caicedo has begun to show why Chelsea actually scrambled for the signature of the Ecuadorian. He has begun to show that sign that definitely he can fill that boot that has been left by N'Golo Kante and become a mainstay in our midfield. Kudos to Moses Caicedo and some other players who are also showing sign of improvement, like likes of Noni Madueke, the likes of Nicolas Jackson yesterday. Seems the cutting of air actually improved Nicolas Jackson. It seems to be a bit calm, like he's looking very calm. So if Nicolas Jackson is calm, therefore means that other things can grow in a calm environment. So if Nicolas Jackson is calm, is ready to learn, probably Nicolas Jackson can start scoring goals. But yesterday he was looking so calm after probably because he has cut off his hair and maybe some persons may have talked to him off the pitch that he has to uh, work on his temperament, see how far he can improve his game.